G'day team, it's Chris speaking. Welcome back. You may have noticed I've gone back to weekly videos, and that is because I've gone back to uni. So I work full-time, I study part-time, and I do YouTube. It's just a bit of a hobby, so it does need to take a back seat. I apologise, but I will have a video out every week at 6:30 p.m. Sunday, Brisbane time, whatever that is, wherever you are in the world. I think most of you are in Australia, so Queensland time, that's what we're working with. Today, I just wanted to give a really big thank you to the non-binary friends in my life who helped me to understand their journeys. When I first came out as trans, and this is not new information, I have said this before, I was very set, I guess in my mind, that there was two boxes, there was male and female. I was over in the female box, and I really wanted to be over in the male box, and I had a hard time with grasping the concept of anything in between. When I started to research about transition, I looked at every YouTuber under the sun, one of those being Ash Hardell, and more recently Luxander, who are one of the people that's, I guess, taught me about their stories. Now I have non-binary friends from all walks of life. I have non-binary friends who present more masculine or more feminine, but they're just them. And it took me a little while to realize that their stories are just them, and they're just trying to make their way. And non-binary is absolutely valid, but I guess it gets a little bit of stigma around it, much like bisexuality. In the sexuality sort of spectrum and world, there's a lot of stigma around bisexuals because they're not choosing one or the other. In the non-binary world, there is no gender, they are just them. They feel at peace with who they are as a person. They don't need to put a gender to their words or their actions. They are just them. They don't fit with the male or the female definitions that society has given us. They don't feel comfortable with one or the other. They are simply them. And that took me a little bit to realize and to get my head around, and I just wanted to thank the people in my life. I've got trans masculine non-binary friends, I have trans feminine non-binary friends, and I have those that sit firmly in the middle, those who dress one way one day and another way the next day. But listening to all those stories and realizing where they are coming from and what walks of life that they have gone through to get where they are. Have they always been accepted by their own families? Absolutely not. Have they always been accepted by people within their own trans community? Again, no. And that's a hard thing to go through, is to be in a community but also be ostracized from that community for being who you are. So it is just a really short thank you to the people in my life who have taught me about what it means to be non-binary. I am human, I am flawed, but I'm always willing to learn and to listen. Have you had any experiences coming out as non-binary that you'd be willing to share with me? Hit me up on Instagram and let me know. That was a short thank you. I think it needed to be said from me anyway, so probably another video that was more personal to myself, to say thank you to the people that have come into my life and who have taught me things, who have had conversations with me, and I guess been understanding of my ignorance. And I try to do the same with people who don't understand transition, is to be mindful of not necessarily ignorance or just, I guess, naivete. If you don't understand something, it doesn't necessarily make you ignorant. There's probably a better way to phrase that. But there's a very big difference between someone who doesn't understand something but is willing to listen and to learn, than someone who doesn't understand something and just disregards the whole concept. And I never want to be one of these people. So if you have your own story about coming out as non-binary that you'd like to share, please leave a comment, please let me know on my Instagram, which the link will be down below. But yeah, just non-binary people, I love you, I've learnt about you, and I appreciate your patience with me. So if you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of it, click on my face, and I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.